the cheesecake situation. From your point of view, how did that come about?
I'm I'm gonna I'm gonna break down the cheesecake thing for you, Mighty, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all internet people cut this up in shorts and don't highlight all of the positive things that I've been telling you, all of the enlightened things that I've been telling you, that all of you could suck out your mother. Every last one of you. Don't ever talk to me again. Don't ask me for no interviews. Don't come check for me. Don't even listen to Fubu Radio on Sundays from 10 to 12. Don't even do it because I feel like y'all are just wicked, y'all are wrong, and this is what y'all do. Now let's go. Tell, I would like for you to tell them that this interview is so powerful that it's something that there's not a dull moment. You want to watch from the beginning to the end. And even in the beginning where I'm like, not nervous, but per se, but it's like, I don't speak to people about these things. You understand? So let me warm up for a little bit. As far as cheesecake, and let this be the final, final time. Like when I say this is the final time, meaning if I, God forbid, was to pass away next week, this year, and I'm gone, this is it. I don't care if you gave me $100,000. I'm not speaking on this again. Again, I wore a light jacket with a headband, a blue headband, because they said we go into the studio. Then the antics come up. Da 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 da. This is what y'all do. I said, oh Lord. He said, Island, do you know? We know how the video goes. Will you know where to get cheesecake? I said, yeah, Junior's with my young self. And I call one of my dogs them. I say, yo, you know what he just said? He said that we need to and go get a cheesecake and walk and walk. That's what I said. You remember this? So then they start walking. I said, no. I didn't walk. I said, you know what? This is called making of the bitch. It's not called making of the bad. I don't understand this. Now this is a TV show? I thought we were going to the studio. Now where I'm from, if they play you once, they're gonna play you again. If they if they take advantage like that, it's over for the reputation. Guard your reputation with your life, which is why I guard my reputation with my life, which is why for all those times y'all didn't see me and I disappeared, is because you tried to tarnish the reputation. The joke and everything else, which I took and flipped and made it a positive thing, it wasn't intended for that. It was intended to ruin a reputation, to make somebody look over cocky with his ego and all kinds of stuff so that we can just get rid of him in the end. And that didn't work. So once again, I'm standing in front of Daddy's house and I said, let's not do that. I know people at Def Jam. We can get a deal elsewhere because keep in mind, no one's seen this yet. It's being filmed currently, like us in this current moment. If you unplug all your stuff, no one's going to see this. So I said that they're not going to even see the Cheesecake Walk. We don't have to do it. But nobody listens to Dylan. These shades of I can't relate. And no one listens to Dylan. No one, except for the people that listen on Fubu Radio from 10 to 12 on Sundays. But nobody wants to listen. I said, listen, you're filming. Like Blake is filming right now. If I take the thing out, Blake, no one in the world ain't gonna see this. That's all you gotta do. We go somewhere else. We're a group. We're the group. We don't need MTV. We need none of them. They want to walk. I see them walking up the block. I said, all right, if I don't catch up, I already know how this is going to go. They're going to make me look like the bad guy. I'm already the perfect villain. They already have me as the outcast. He's already on probation. This is going to be too easy. They did it anyway, obviously, with the editing and all of that, but yeah, they had to walk. We had to walk and we got there and then the cake dropped. And I said, I'm done with them. I walked inside. This is my experience. I walked inside. I ordered a double shot of Hennessy, which I'm going to be drinking after this interview because I'm on the run. And after that, I walked back outside. And I told Freddie P, I said, yo, I'm out. I'm catching a cab. And he said, yo, you sure? I said, he went, you sure? I said, yeah, brother, I'm out. Let's go. And we jumped in the cab and went back to Manhattan. The rest of them walked back. The next day, well, when we got there that night, of course, Sean left. He wasn't there. So they took the cake and they put it in the fridge. The next day, Beyonce had a studio session. She was working on her project at that time. Do the math. When she was working on that project, Sean said, hey, you want some cake? The group got some cake for me to sit there. And she said, yeah. And allegedly, she ate the cheesecake. Would I do it again? No. Would I even join making of the band? Absolutely not. And I love Beyonce. You know what I mean? But it's bigger than that. Like, nah. And I think B would understand where I'm coming from. Like, for real. I think she would absolutely understand. So, nah. You know?
You and Diddy, you was telling me earlier that one of the issues you had with him was the way he was cutting the episodes. Besides that, what were some of the other issues y'all had?
The real issue with me and Diddy back then was that music. Like, it was literally music. And like, you're not, that's not what you signed me for. I'm a kid. I came in to do one job. Like, the sound of the music that I wanted was the sound of 111, the EP. Dial and Dilly 111, like the time. That sound, those three songs, which the band is on, that's another thing I told y'all. Y'all asked for the band reunion so many times. So many years. Where's the band? Where's the band? Y'all should reunite. It's on the EP. But the style that I used at that time, I was really petty. Yeah, now I look at it as petty a little bit, but also passionate. I wanted my style to be like this. Y'all didn't want that. And there was nothing, you just, and I don't do the, like, he would be cool when the cameras is off and then all of a sudden, like, kind of like moving like a bully per se. And I don't do the bully thing. You understand? Like, I don't do that. So, and then when I'm watching the show, it's not what was happening. I was like, where's the highlight of when Babs and me and everybody, we cooking? No one's seen that where we cooking and laughing and having a good time. I felt like, and this was the beginning, remember, there was no such thing as reality TV of an all black cast. I felt like people didn't speak on the fact that with certified platinum or the first time black people ever did that, they didn't speak on that. You just want to speak about cheesecake or cheesecake your mama. Like, come on, man. Like, fuck out of here. Like, nah. Like, all y'all, all y'all. But as far as that, um, yeah, that was it. It was just that. I don't have these crazy sexual stories. Diddy didn't rape my body. I didn't do no freak off with Diddy and catch me in the bathroom, or I caught Diddy sucking wood or people sucking him off and all this nastiness, because somebody would have dead. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm very common sense, 1+1. I don't understand y'all. How, even if Art asks you that question, the nerve of you to answer, and then, the matter of fact, I'm gonna give you, because I'm your big brother now. The next time you ask somebody, and please, I'm just suggesting, because it's your show, but as your big brother, my suggestion, next time you ask them a Diddy question, and they answer it with some craziness, I need you to say, and what did you do that day?